Okay, this is just a quick little video of the kind of crap that I've been dealing with down here on this project. Let's see where to begin. Okay, so that's the door coming into the cellar downstairs. And you walk down here and, you know, this is one water heater over there. You see some shelves and stuff, right? You see some more shelves over there. You know, it could be a work area, that kind of thing. Bunch of storage and crap like that. Second water heater to the master bath on that side of the house over there. And then right there is the split unit, the furnace, blah, blah, blah. You know, AC units outside there. So my task, there's the leftover, all the trash, tools, was to insulate all the pipe downstairs because the pipe was not insulated. So that's the first water heater. So, hard to see, but there they go through the wall on the other side there. And then, all the way up here, over here, right? Okay, yep. And then, there was no hanger tape here. There were like wire, like ties and just weird looking shit. I don't know, it was as stupid as hell. So, I tried to update as much as I could. So that main line comes all the way over here, around this light, forgive me here. Can't stand up all the way, I'm a big guy. So makes the 90 there, right? Okay. And then that right there goes all the way to the supply line from the road. So you come over here, second water heater right there. Then it comes up over here. It makes a right, it goes over there. And then that goes into the master bath where they enclosed the front porch. Years ago, I'm assuming. Don't know exactly when. They didn't even have any ductwork in there. I had to add a register when I got this unit replaced in 2022 for the downstairs. Anyway, so that comes back over here. That goes outside to a spigot, right? And so, and that tees off here. You come up under here, and this line that ties, it goes that way, blah, 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 to the outside of that spigot. Well, kind of hard to see. Bear with me here. Let me see, get someplace up here. And this is not really necessary. I could just sum all this up. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that line goes there. You see it makes a right, goes that way. There's another line here, but that goes out around the corner to the kitchen. And then that's right there. You see that big main drain, old cast iron. That's to the toilet, blah, blah, blah. Yep, you see it, goes all the way up there. You can't see the main supply line. Well, yeah, you can. See that insulated pipe hanging down up there? Yeah, well, that made a right from the water heater. That's around the corner over here. Remember that water heater, right? Okay. Yep. That's the supply line. Goes all the way to the front of the house. It's a 1-inch scheduled 40 PVC supply line. Anyway, so that insulated pipe that runs there, that's that. It makes a left, makes a 90. So when you come back over here and you look up here, and it's kind of hard to see, but if I were to turn around here, maybe you could. I don't know. Yeah, you still can't freaking see it. Anyway. See how they come up there? Make that 90 right there. All right, well, that goes into the bathroom, like I said. Same thing there. I can't tell you how freaking tight that is. Right up against the joists. To try to get that damn pipe wrap and shit on there. What a freaking nightmare that was. Anyway, God, I freaking hate it down here. I know more about underneath this house than I ever really wanted to. All right. So, I would say all of this took me somewhere in the neighborhood of about maybe 12 hours. I don't know. Very, very tedious. Now, the only other thing I'm going to do is take a big zip tie and tie it into this right here, this pipe going out from the dryer where it hangs down. You can kind of see, moves a little bit. That'll help secure that. And the only other thing I got to do is where the main line coming in from the meter from the road. Yeah, that one over there. Yep, remember that one. Yep. I got to go on the other side of the block in the front, on the outside, which the access to that is on the other side of this wall here. All right, see where that ductwork goes through? Yeah, well, there's a door right in there on the other side. Goes all the way up, and where the block ends up there, On the other side of that, I got to follow it along, make sure it's not exposed, because all of this will be for freaking nothing if I don't check on that. Anyway, what a freaking nightmare project. But it's all done. And then one of the other things I noticed when I was down here, you're going to love this. Look at this shit. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Are those metal staples uninsulated? Why, I think they are. Look at that. Oh, look, it's starting to show through. Dumb fuckers. Excuse my language. I just hate stupid people, man, when they do stupid things. You come over here. Oh, look at that. That's just lovely. That's a live freaking wire, people. That's going to trip the freaking breaker at some point. So, I get some Romex, get ahead of it, blah, blah, blah. And the things you notice, right, when you're working on something else. All right, that's all for now. Bye-bye.